Join me as I brave the eerie halls of abandoned asylums and uncover their dark secrets. There's something undeniably eerie about abandoned asylums, don't you think? The crumbling walls, the rusty medical equipment, and the whispers of the past that seem to linger in every corner. These places have a way of drawing us in, of making us curious about the stories that lie within their walls. Mental health facilities have always been shrouded in stigma, and it's no secret that many of these asylums were abandoned due to unethical practices and public fear. We've all heard the horror stories about lobotomies and electroshock therapy, but the reality is that many of these treatments were used without consent, and patients were subjected to unimaginable trauma. It's no wonder that the public began to distrust these facilities, and many were eventually closed down. The problem is that these closures often happen suddenly, leaving behind a legacy of confusion, fear, and neglect. Patients were either transferred to other facilities or left to fend for themselves, and the buildings were simply abandoned, left to decay and crumble. It's a grim reminder of our dark past and the importance of learning from our mistakes. But what really went on in these asylums? Were they truly the houses of horror that we imagine, or were they simply misunderstood? The truth is that many of these facilities were understaffed, underfunded, and overwhelmed, leading to conditions that were less than ideal. Patients were often crowded into tiny rooms with little access to fresh air, exercise, or proper medical care. It's a testament to human resilience that anyone survived at all. There are so many examples of notorious abandoned asylums around the world, each with its own unique history and legends. Take the Danvers State Hospital in Massachusetts, for example, which was notorious for its use of lobotomies and electroshock therapy, or the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in West Virginia, which was built in the mid-1800s and closed its doors in 1994. Each of these asylums has its own dark stories, from patient mistreatment to unexplained occurrences and sightings. The Trans-Allegheny Asylum is particularly interesting given its history of overcrowding and understaffing. Patients were often forced to live in squalid conditions with little access to medical care or therapy. It's no wonder that the building became a hotbed of paranormal activity, with reports of strange noises, apparitions, and unexplained phenomena. Many claim that the asylum is haunted by the spirits of former patients who continue to roam the halls and corridors. But one story in particular stands out, a story that will send chills down your spine. It's the legend of the Lady in White, a ghostly apparition that's said to haunt the halls of the Danvers State Hospital. According to legend, the Lady in White was a patient who died under mysterious circumstances, and her spirit continues to roam the hospital searching for justice. Many claim to have seen her dressed in a long white gown, her face twisted in a silent scream. The Lady in White is just one of many urban legends surrounding abandoned asylums, but she serves as a reminder of the human cost of our dark past. These places may be abandoned, but they're not forgotten, and it's up to us to learn from their stories. As we explore the dark history of abandoned asylums, we're forced to confront our own fears and prejudices. We're reminded of the importance of compassion, empathy, and kindness, and the need to learn from our mistakes. These places may be creepy, but they're also a testament to human resilience and a reminder of the importance of preserving our history. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the heart of abandoned asylums. If you have any thoughts on these creepy places or have suggestions for future videos, let me know in the comments below.